All right, fellas, I'm sitting out here in the garage this morning, and I thought I would give a little update on my Moebius 67 F350 ramp truck, where I'm at on that. If y'all remember, it's been a couple months back. I had some really bad warp parts, and I contacted Moebius, and they said they would get them out as soon as possible. And then after about 5 weeks or so, I reached back out to them, and then they told me, probably another 5 weeks or so. So I was thinking, well, hopefully by the end of the year, but I don't know whether I'm gonna get the parts or not. So we'll get into that here in a minute. First thing I want to do is a little mail call here. I got a shop card from Captain Nemo's Modeling Zone. Nemo, I tell you what, buddy, that looks pretty sharp. I like those NASCARs on the bottom there, and I don't know if that's one of those little egg planes or not, but that looks pretty cool. Nemo, I really appreciate that, buddy. Thanks. That's going to go in my collection. Let me show y'all here my wall. I haven't showed it in a while. That's my wall with all my shop cards that I've received. So I got quite a few up there. All right. And then the wife and I took Ruby over to a car show in Owensboro, Kentucky over the weekend. It's about 45, 50 minutes away from us. And here's the dash plaque I got for the car show. I put up a video from the car show, but that's the dash plaque. I really like the dash plaques. And Ruby brought home some hardware right there. Let me back up a little bit so you can see the whole thing. There's the trophy we got. And this is for the top 100. There was probably, I'm going to say 350 plus cars and trucks registered. It was a pretty good size show, one of the better ones of the year. But we always like going over there. We won last year as well over there. And we like going over there because they have some good food trucks over, barbecue trucks. You get to see a lot of cars you don't normally see around here in the normal cruise-ins. So we like seeing all the different hot rods and cars and things, and it's always kind of special. So, excuse me. So anyway, there's what Ruby won. Let me get that out of the way. Now, back to the Moebius 350 ramp truck. I decided to go ahead and build this with the warp parts or not. I just got anxious, got too tired of it. It's been a couple months. I got tired of waiting, so I went ahead and got after it a little bit here. I kind of got all the parts out here, except for the interior parts here. I think all the rest of those are going to be the body color. I'm going to do it in a blue with a white top, just like it has here on the box. And the blue that I'm going to use is the blue that I painted my 30 coupe with. That's the blue I'm going to go with. I just like that blue, and I think it'd go good on this truck. But y'all remember I already put up a video where I did a lot of work on the chassis and stuff. Let me get my hands situated here. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way, and I'll show you what I've got here as far as the warp parts and things. I'm going to show you this here first. Let's see if we can do this. Look at that. See how warped that is? I tried my best to square this thing up, and that's as good as she gets. Let me do it this way. It's pretty wonky. And when I saw that, I just about lost interest in this, but daggone it. What are you gonna do, you know? So anyway, I guess that'll all be painted blue as well. Then I'll have to come back in and detail these ramps with a different color and all the hold down hooks and everything. And but I did get I got the chassis. I got a rolling chassis going here. I got the engine all done. I think it's looking pretty good. Nothing, it's just all stock. Nothing special here. I tell you, on the body here, well, I'll tell you what, there were some nasty mold lines on here. I had to really scrub away at this. I had to go back over it now. You can see I got some heavy sanding marks in it where I pulled out all those mold lines, but I'll have to go back over it with some finer sandpaper. But Daggone. When I first looked at it, I didn't think there was all that much, but yeah, there was quite a bit. But I'm just really kind of disappointed in the back half of this. You can see, well, maybe you can't see, but that part, this section in here was warped so bad, and I didn't glue it in. It actually has like little snaps, like 3 on each side and 1 up here. And I glued the sides on in the box trying to square it all up. And then I just kind of wedged that in there. And so it's kind of free floating since that was the most warped part. But gosh, it just still really warped. And I don't know. I mean, you know, once it's together and you look at it from the side, it'll, excuse me, it'll look okay. But if you were to look at it from the back, you could see very easily that it's just warped really bad. And that just, you know, for maybe some fellas it doesn't matter a whole lot, but to me, you know, it does. I know it's warped and it bothers me, so I don't know. But I'll get her together. I'll get her worked out, and I think I got some old slicks and some tires I can put up in here. But just thought I'd jump on and give a little update on where I'm at on the ramp truck, the F-350 ramp truck. I'm going to continue on with the build and hope for the best and expect the worst, I guess. So, all right, fellas, I'm done.